This is Quick Talks, and I'm Lynn Watkins. For some people in the United States, this is spring break. Children are out of school, people are taking vacation, they're going to the beach in places, going to visit family. But for Christian believers, at least for Protestant Christian believers, this is Holy Week. This week began with a triumphant entry of Jesus into Jerusalem. But what made this particular visit so special? Why did people gather and celebrate? Jesus had been to Jerusalem before, but this week a crowd of people heard that Jesus was coming to Jerusalem for the Passover festival, and they took palm branches and went out to meet him, shouting, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord! Blessed is the King of Israel!" But what was unique about this coming? 3 years before, Jesus had read Isaiah 61 to the people in his hometown of Nazareth, and the people rejected him because he claimed to be the promised one. Isaiah 61 says, "The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is on me, because the Lord has anointed me to proclaim the good news to the poor. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty for the captives, and to release from darkness the prisoners." And yet, as you continue reading Luke 4, you find that Jesus was rejected and almost killed. But after that, for 3 years, Jesus had, through signs, miracles, wonders, and teaching, demonstrated that he was the one sent by God to bring healing and deliverance to Israel. And he had also empowered others to do so. Matthew 10, 7 and 8, "As you go, preach this message: the kingdom of heaven is near." And obviously, if you have a kingdom, there's got to be a king. "Heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse the lepers, drive out demons, and freely as you have received, freely give." So Jesus had demonstrated that he had fulfilled the words of Isaiah 61. And yet, as he was coming to Jerusalem, the leaders of the nations failed to recognize who he was and were actually plotting against him. But even worse might be the fact that most of the people of Jerusalem were oblivious to his coming and totally ignored it. They were busy doing their daily chores and following the rituals that would lead up to Passover itself. Even the Romans, or the Gentiles, apparently ignored his arrival. And so that we see the scriptures say, even after Jesus had performed so many signs in their presence, they still would not believe in him. This was to fulfill the words of the prophet Isaiah, "Lord, who has believed our message, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed?" This is quoted in John 12:37. We find that after his arrival in Jerusalem, Jesus wept over the city, proclaiming, "Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, murdering the prophets and stoning those who were sent to you. Oh, how often when I've gathered your children together, as a mother fowl gathers her brood under her wings, and you refused. Behold, your house is forsaken and abandoned and left desolate of God's help. For I declare to you, you will not see me again until you say, Blessed, magnified, adored, and exalted is he who comes in the name of the Lord." We know that in 70 AD, Jerusalem was destroyed. And we know that now Satan is doing everything possible to kill the Jews off so they cannot welcome Jesus back. But I want to ask you today, what is your attitude toward the Lord this week? Are you excited that he's in your life? Are you excited for the possibilities of what he is going to do through you and for you? Are you praying to receive more of his manifested resurrection life in your own life and in the life of those you love? Or are you more blasé about it and just going about your daily life? Enjoy having this week with your family. Enjoy having time with friends and celebrating the beginning of spring and the opportunities of a new year. But don't leave Jesus out. Jesus died so that you could live. This is Quick Talks, and I'm Lynn Watkins. Goodbye.